Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, and yes, it's a little bright. A little bright. It happens sometimes because the sun is that way. However, I do want to thank you and welcome to what is the 100th episode officially of Wrexham. We kind of flipped in the Wales episodes in there, and we're about 14 to 15 of those deep in the playlist. But this is the official 100th episode. Let me make sure of that, because I'm pretty sure that is in fact the case. But that is the biggest thing. 100 episodes, you guys have been support. It's been great. And yes, it is the 100th episode. So, what are we gonna do for the 100th episode? Well, we're gonna take on Leyton Orient. It's a cup game, nothing special. But we're going to take on Arsenal, see if we could take the third game in a row against them. So, without further ado, let's get right into this one. We're good. We're ready. I'm ready to get this going. And this is the biggest thing. So, Leyton Orient, let's look at the schedule. I did figure out how you could do this. And yes, some people said this is a very long slate of preseason games. Well, that's only like that because we had two here that are cup games. We wanted to play our affiliates so they don't break any roles with us, because we did have one in Wales break. And then we kind of just played a lot of, let's see, Ajax, Dortmund, Sporting CP, Tottenham, and I think it was Rapid Vienna of Bayern were once I scheduled. We had a couple in there that were asked. We had a couple actually outside of, well, actually not outside. It was in our training camp, which was in the U.S. So we played 3 U.S. teams. And you asked me, why do I do this? Well, that's because when we went into the season, I always take a full bench of 15 and full 11. So there's 26 players. So playing this schedule isn't actually hard on the guys, because what you're doing is your first 11, second 11, first 11, second 11, first 11, second 11. So even though they're 3 days apart, your first 11 are playing 6 days apart from their last game, and maybe a sub or two there in the middle with that inside game, but there is a break there. So we don't have a lot of injuries because of that. Now, if I was going, like, if we were down in the lower leagues and we only had maybe, I don't know, 16 to 17 players that we can afford on the roster, at that, you kind of got to scale it down a bit. But since we're at a level where we have 16 and we have pretty much 2 full teams of under 21s, and we damn near have a full team out on loan as well, we have the players to play that. So it's not a crazy preseason. It's probably a crazy preseason, say, in compared to real life, but in FM, this isn't a bit crazy. So, Leyton Orient, I think we've played them quite a few times. We can look at it through here. But also, we had a couple games in the middle. So, let's go through this. Everton, 2-1 win for us. Dvornik and Caputo have the goals there. I thought we played pretty well. Midfield kind of struggled here and there. But, hey, we came through in the second half. So, even though we gave up a goal just before the half, we kind of put it on. Then a slugfest with Brighton. Caputo, well, the man had a penalty. He had two other goals. So, he had 3 goals on the day. We were thinking we were going to sub him out. I put in the subs, and the man scores another one in the 61st minute. And so, I mean, we had to let him keep going. I went ahead and subbed him on later in the game, but he just pretty much ruled this game in a 4-3 win over Brighton. Carabao Cup past meetings with Leyton Orient were when we were in League 1 and League 2. So we're talking about 5 or 6 years ago. And it was a tie, last one, and then it was a win. So went ahead and actually splits the word, split with them. And so they have the record over us, but we haven't played them since League One. And then obviously Arsenal, the past meetings, it's really all about the last two, which are down here, or the last three technically. So we beat them in the last 3 games. So we go for our 4th in a row. So nothing crazy. We have 3 days-ish. But I'm going to go ahead and play our best players for this Leyton Orient game. And so let's do this. If we have to slow it down, like if we're up 3-0, we'll step back the tactic. We'll play a little slower. And we'll kind of reserve some of the energy and make some subs at the half. If that is in fact the case. It is England, so you never know what could happen. We're playing identical. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. I think they're playing the other way around, where Luke Parr is their defensive midfielder. We're not really playing with a defensive midfielder. Canalita plays better as a segundo volante, which I'm fine with. I actually like this angle at home. We are at home. We're going to have extended highlights until this gets out of hand. Good ball up. It's going to be headed away. And let's just reset for us. It isn't too difficult, not unexpected. That's typically what happens for us at the start of games. 10 minutes in and we only have 1 shot on goal. We are holding the possession game. There's 2 shots. They're not getting any. Let's go a little bit positive. Let's encourage the boys while we're at it. Barber has a card for them. And then with the little attacking bit, we've taken possession up 65%. It has not resulted in a goal. Ward-Prowse puts it in. It's headed away by Thomas. There's Brahim being outside. That's going to be outside the box. There's no reason this should be a penalty. I mean, it's clearly outside the box. The ball is clearly outside the box. It's a yard outside. I don't know why VIR has to be there. But, okay. Well, I guess it's where the man is. And his 1 foot was technically outside. Is this one? Tries to go for Brahim and he can't win that ball. Come on, there it is. Head away. Hall chooses not to let the keeper have it. That's very suspect. Foul here. Throw in to Parker. We intercept the ball there. Looking for it. Looking for the cross. That's a good stab by Barber. Get up, Z. It's not a card. It's clearly there. We have good defensive posture. At least I felt like we did. Barber takes a shot and it's wide left. It's not even on target. It's not okay. It is considered a shot. It's just off target. Remember, in the Carabao Cup, there is no penalty kicks, or not penalty kicks, but there's no extra time. I think it goes straight into a replays. I'm thinking replays. There's no replays. I think it goes into extra time and into penalties. I could be wrong with that. I know the FA Cup both has replays and extra time and penalties at the end of the second game. So maybe the Carabao Cup goes straight to penalties after the 90 minutes, but I would feel good with what we have on the bench to be able to score. Aldo looking. Canalita. Shot. Over. No risk from Wrexham here either. 6 shots, none on target. Our shooting has not been great. Caputo, you have the ability to make a difference for us today. I just need you to score, my guy. Need you to score. We're pressing them pretty good. Caputo's speed could be used if we could just win a ball and just relax here. Yes, pass it back. Rodriguez. And that is not going to happen. They have the first shot on target. That's sad. Here we go. Looking. Back to Selkic. Ward Prowse kind of lead up, plays it up top. There's Z. Z puts it. It's right at Rose. I mean, it's on target, but it's right at the keeper. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. We had an opportunity. There it is. Raheem. Did he try to chest that in the goal? Maybe it was he tried to head it in the goal. Okay, Ward Prowse. Someone has to put this ball in the net, right? He's not going to win it. Montanez takes a shot, and that is tipped wide of the post by Rose. Good shot by Montanez. Another one going. We're not going to win that. Raheem has it. Tries to cross it. Cleared by Thomas. It's getting about that time. Oh, that was a great shot. Z can't win that. Oh my God, Kulkowski. Keep that in bounce, my guy. A throw-in doesn't help us. Okay, I have to use subs here. Okol's gonna come out for Rios. He's gotta come out for, let's put Velisic. We have to think about penalty taking, right? Montanez is not great here. Let's put in, was a knock, which is just as bad. Velisic's gonna come back. Well, damn. What to actually do here? We could put Vale in. He could come all the way on the left for Thiago. Let's do that. Let's put Vale in. And our last sub, let's go. Let's go Ellender for Aldo Rodriguez, I think. I don't really see Kwiatkowski doing that. Let's do that. Let's see if this is in fact the case. I don't remember. Carabao Cup, what are the rules? Yes, it goes to penalties after 90 minutes. Good kick by Ward Prowse. So I was right with that. We got our 5. Puto, Velisic, Knock, Brahim, Ward Prowse are 5 penalty takers. Oh, what did we do here? It's right to Henderson, luckily. Hold on. Am I playing too aggressive? No, fine. They're both fullbacks and support. Oh, this makes me nervous. The FA Cup is the one we struggled with last season. Here we go, Caputo. Let's make the counterattack. Yeah, that wasn't a good counterattack. Here we go, Ward-Prowse. Raheem puts it over the net. A little bit far left, I think. We just were not good in the first half, and then finally in the second half, we're doing some good stuff, but still struggling at times. Rios, good ball up to Brahim. Kalina making some moves. Ward-Prowse. Brahim shot. Rose is there. I think there's probably a better account on Rose making some good plays than it is of anything. 82nd minute here. Ward-Prowse with servicing the corner kick. Ado's going to win that. Now that has to be, he has to be inside the box there, right? He has to be. Caputo's going to take it. He has to be inside the box. There's where the player is standing, if I'm not mistaken. 1 foot, well, there's most of his body's in the box. Come on. Ward-Prowse is going to get a nice set piece there. Okay, can he put it in? The set piece merchant himself. Ward-Prowse into the net. His first of the season. James Ward-Prowse. Let's go. What a shot. That's not where I would put that wall. I would put that wall a little bit more to the left. Not where I put that wall. I don't know what they're thinking. Oh, that's a bit scary. Oh my gosh, we give up a goal right there. Oh, the pain and agony. We can't bottle this game. That is painful. I'm gonna demand more. Caputo loses it that easy. He's offsides. Looks like Football Manager wants us to go to penalty kicks. We still probably have 2 or 3 moments here that it could be changed in either direction. There is a good through ball. Julian Caputo, 8th goal of the season. All right, it's back to Leyton Orient. 3 goals in the last 10 to 15 minutes of the game. And already a moment right after the kickoff. Or moment into the kickoff, really. I mean, if we put pressure on him, it could turn to us. It could be a 3-1 lead. But that's a good through ball. He's not offsides. Bale lets it hit the ground. I don't like it, but here it is. Counterattack. Oh my gosh. Knock is over here playing with the ball. Why is he playing with the ball? Okay, good one. Blisick. Ward-Prowse looking for another goal. Okay, I like it. 4 minutes left to play. This has been a complete slugfest of us not playing good at times, but us coming through in some clutch moments when we needed it. Ooh, good field switch. Looking for Brahim to make that run, and he just can't. There's a good ball. It needs a little bit more oomph on that ball, though. It's not Velicic fault. Ball up. Knox gonna win it. Going deep. Bukowski's there. Okay. Passing it around. I like it. We have another one. We got about 40 seconds left till we have more added time. Ward. Oh, I wanted Ward Prowse to kind of chuck one there. It's going to be defender. It's blocked and Caputo gets the rebound. Or not the rebound, but the deflection or whatever the hell that's really called. It went off Rose's hands. He could not catch the ball. It's not a deflection. I guess it is a rebound. It's disallowed though. I got excited for nothing. But we win. We do win. Yeah, he never comes back onside. 2-1 over Leyton Orient. We weren't our best, but we got the result. That's the nicest way I could say. We made it harder than we needed to do. Caputo. I mean, big players make big time plays and big time moments, and that's what he did. Big time play. I don't think I have to worry about changing the Wales team. I think everything is already lined up, so at least I don't have to mess with that. And the next one, we are going to take on Arsenal, looking for a 4th win in a row against them. And this is going to be the biggest one there. We might do a little rotated side depending on who is fit, who is ready to go. I learned that you can drag stuff now. I didn't know that was a thing. It's cool that you can do it. So we'll be back with Arsenal in 3 days. Here we go. Carabao Cup 3rd round draw. Let's see who we get. And I think we'll explore a little bit of what teams beat who. Arsenal is going to be drawn at home against Everton. Already 2 Prem teams. Middlesbrough against Aston Villa. Ipswich against Leicester City or Watford. We are drawn at home against Peterborough, who actually had a big upset. Crystal Palace and Plymouth. Newcastle at home against Crowley. Ooh, that's a tall task for Crowley. Bournemouth against Norwich. That's at home for Bournemouth. Shrewsbury at home against Southampton. Leeds at home against Fulham. Burnley at home against West Ham. Man City will be at home against Brighton. So that's a tall task for Brighton. West Brom at home against Man United. Coventry at home against Chelsea. Okay, that might be something that Coventry can come up with. Stoke at home against Bromley. Sheffield United at home against Cambridge. And Sheffield United was relegated again, so they're down in League One. And Tottenham at home against Liverpool. This might be something. Looking at the tree from the 2nd round, the upsets. West Ham won in penalties against Millwall, so that was a big one. Is there anything else? Everton up 3-2 over Lincoln. Looking through. Leicester City and Watford haven't played yet. Peterborough in penalties over Wolves. Wolves is a Premier League team. So we're going to take the Premier League Slayers that are in the Sky Bet League Championship, Peterborough United, in this next game. At least we're at home. Peterborough is at home here. As for anything else, Southampton had to win in penalties against Forest Green. That is new. Aston Villa over Nottingham Forest is 4-2. Nothing crazy. Yeah, nothing crazy there. That's what you see in the 2nd round of the Carabao Cup. Now it's on to the 3rd round. All right, so here we are. Wrexham against Arsenal. We are at home at the racecourse. And what it looks like, we're going to be playing a 4-2-3-1. We're going to put Canalita on a defensive midfielder on support, but that's the only switch we have other than the bench. We move up Carlos Alberto back in starting or the bench. For Arsenal, they're playing a 4-3-2-1. Kulusevski up top, Martinelli on the left, Bukayo Saka on the right, Odegaard still here. I mean, this, I don't know how we beat this team 3 times in a row and we're going for a 4th. I have no idea. We're playing a little bit cautious today to start the day with a DM, and we'll see how this kind of sorts out. Odegaard's going to play it on the outside. Remember, we were playing a 5 defensive front last time we played them. Martinelli, shots there, blocked. Kulusevski, Odegaard's going to... Actually, he's not going to try to take one. It's going to be Coop Miners, and that's going to be blocked a little bit. You know what? Let's put Canalita on a defensive midfield. Let's have him hold the whole position back there. Hold shape. Bukowski is the one that gets it out. Saka back with Teddy, Coop Miners. Okay. I will take a draw. And right now we are ahead. We are at top of the table by 1 point. Granted, we've only played 4 games and this is our 5th, but we're in a bit of excellent form. Kulusevski should have had that one. Now, Arsenal's beating us in possession. They just have a better slate of players, is what it comes down to. Bukayo Saka just missed that one. That should have been a rocket into the goal. It's not looking well, but we're going to go balanced. Here we go. A bit of passing. Puto, good move. Takes the shot. I don't know about that angle. We do win the header, but it doesn't matter because no one's there. What a slide tackle. Z out there doing work. That is trying to go out to Montanez. He can't be in multiple places at the same time. That's not there. We do win that. Thiago. Ward-Prowse. There it is. Raheem shot. And Diego Costa easily can get that block shot. Martinelli. Ooh. Who got there? That was Aldo Rodriguez. Okay, that was not a bad bit of defense. That is going to lead to a goal. Actually, it led to a block. Otherwise, it would have led to a goal. Whenever Ward-Prowse just loses it out of possession like that, it leads to a goal. I don't know what it is. We do head that out. Ooh, this is dangerous. Does hit the wall. Selkirk's going to get there and head it out. Should have been a keeper ball. Odegaard out to Saka, looking for the shot. Henderson can easily corral that. With balance, the bit of possessions leveled out. Okay, that's a smart play by Aldo Rodriguez to head the ball back to Henderson. He's going to go deep. Caputo's not going to win that. We're not going to be caught because we have that defensive midfielder playing. We're not going to be caught on the counterattack too often unless it's probably a corner. Keep encouraging the boys. 0.5 is good. We need some points out of these games with the Big 5 or the Big 7 in this league. Ooh, that's a good one by Martinelli. No one is going to close down Dominic. What are we doing? There, you gotta pull off this man. This is a bad bit of defense. So you have it here. Now look. This man, Kulishevsky, needs to be picked up by Kwiatkowski, and Sulkic needs to attack the ball. Ward-Prowse is in trail. I mean, does it leave it open if he crosses it over and gets it by Selkirk? Maybe. But you got to attack the ball here. Not attacking the ball allows Sobotlai to literally have a clean shot. Put him back with Segundo Volante. Nope, not on attack. Okay, Ward-Prowse puts it in, going to back. Caputo steps away from it. I don't know what he's doing. Montanez looking. He tries to take a shot. It's going to be headed away. That's not a clear shot by any means. I don't know why we're attempting to take that shot. That's a good one by Saka. It looks like it deflects off defender maybe. Come on, someone fight for the ball here. What a ball up to Martinelli. Aldo Rodriguez just can't stay with it. Good cross, and Kulishevsky's shot is blocked. I don't want to say we're getting lucky, but we're getting pretty lucky right now. Odegaard can be headed away. Odegaard looking for the cross. Can be deflected. Henderson Smart comes out. Barely had enough time to react to that. Come on. Kwiatkowski, Ward-Prowse can't corral it. Someone has to corral this ball. Letting Odegaard take shots at the 18 is not going to help us win this game. Show me something else in the second half. There you go. Be smart with the ball. That's a good... That's going to be yellow. Okay. Kiro Tamayasu. It stops our ability to have a counterattack, though. That's unfortunate. Odegaard. It's going to be headed away. Ward-Prowse is not going to get there because it's pretty much right at Odegaard. Okay, we attack. We attacked him. Just not a smart one. And like I said, who is crossing that into the middle? Come on. Whenever Ward-Prowse loses possession, that's when it just goes to hell. Okay, Martinelli had a too powerful header there. That is launched. I wonder if we beat Arsenal off the counter. Oh my god, we'd let Dominic have another, almost have another one there. But the defender came out. Selkirk actually came out and hit that. Okay, let's change this up. Z is not playing the greatest. Neither is Caputo. So let's put Velisic. Cepeda's going to come up top. Actually, Velisic's going to come up top. Cepeda's going to go on the right side. Raheem Diaz is going to transfer over to the left. Actually, let's have Montanez come over. Actually, the Moise not play for DS. Actually, let's play it like this. Let's play it up front. Kenalita's going to come out. We're going to have Alberto play as a deep lying playmaker on defend. He's going to stay back. And then the last one, Rodriguez is playing decent. I haven't really seen, I mean, Rodriguez though is a little like gas. So let's put out Ellender. See what Ellender can do. Should we go Murdani? We should really go Murdani, actually. Go Murdani, make him a wing back on attack so he gets further forward. That's how we're going to play that. That means I'm going to change Thiago to a fullback on defend so he holds position. We'll always have 3 to 4 at the back. What a shot, screaming over the bar. Let's then go very attacking and see if we can get something. I mean, it's a risk, but it's a risk we have to take right now. Leo Costa, Salbia, Odegaard, moving it around. Boot Miners finding Tierney. We're closing on it. We're just not able to get it out of Tierney, out of possession. That one to Kulishevsky was probably the best one. There's Knock. There's the hustle. That's not a great ball to Volisic. That has to be more over the top. It has to be in space. There we go. Montanez. Knock with the speed. Oh, what a save. And Volisic cannot finish it there. I'm going to encourage the boys. We're playing well. At least well enough for my liking. Odegaard here. Gonna service it out. Henderson's gonna be there. Henderson for another block. And another block! Henderson has 3 there! Henderson just literally saved 3 shots on goal. The man is trying to keep us in this game. Single-handedly, he's trying to keep us in this game. We must repay him with a shot and a goal. There's Murdani. Montanez. Good turn. Montanez trying to cross. It's not there. Carlos Alberto. Touch. Sobolowski just literally decimates that out in the stands. Ward-Prowse services in. Going back. Cepeda can't win that in the air. Balaba actually is the one that gets his head on it. Murdani. Ward-Prowse. The turn's there. The cross is not enough. Looking for Carlos Alberto, and it's just not enough. I'm going to demand more from the team. Bukowski. War's proud. Ward-Prowse is just, that's not an accurate pass up. If it's a bit accurate, maybe here we go. Murdani. Ward-Prowse trying to get up the knock. Knock header to Montanez. Coop Miners is there though. And they're going to start passing it around again. Jesus. Kulishevsky putting it up. And that's just kicked down the field. 10 seconds left. Let's go. Push the ball downfield. And that's going to be a tight game called by the ref. 1-0 loss to Arsenal, our first one of the season. And I feel like we had, I mean, XG wise, Arsenal had a 3.78. But the biggest thing is, I think we held with them. Particularly because Dean Henderson had so many saves today. He played so great to keep us in this game. It was an unlucky, and I feel like we had something. You weren't good enough today, Brahim Diaz. I felt like everyone else played decently well. It just came by the fact of just one mistake. Not really a mistake, just a well, I guess it would be. I mean, that's Martinelli out here doing work. The Liverpool does actually, we're tied. It's goal difference. We are tied for top of the table. That is insane. So, next episode, while we quickly go through this. I mean, we have the Carabao Cup, so we do have that. We do have that coming up. I mean, we've had Susnik on our team before. He went from Inter to SS Port or SH Port. Maybe someone would bring in for a little bit. I don't know. But I've been looking at him because we had him on loan, and I didn't think he did bad, but he could have done better. So the schedule. Not worried about these two friendlies. These are just to keep the, like I said before, keep the links up. Play West Ham, Norwich. I think I'll play it between episodes. We'll be back with this is a good bit of game. So Carabao Cup third round against Peterborough, who has, I think at this point, Peterborough has consistently knocked out teams that were in the Premier League the last two seasons at a cup game. So that's big. It's still a big matchup. And then Liverpool, who is, well, tied top of the table with us. And that could be a big one. Liverpool's squad is particularly still really good. Let's look at this from the tactics bit. Vinicius Junior, Alay, Elliott, Vlade, we've seen him score a couple of times against us. Declan Rice out here playing DM. Okay. Rabuino, Gandhi, Aguilar, Laval, and Alexander Arnold out here on the right. This is a very good team. Been out on the bench. Schroeder up. We've seen him. He's on loan from Real Madrid. He's a really good player as well in FM. Sirkic is a regen, next gen, new gen. Ibrahim Kanate is on here as well. He's going to do some work for him. Victor Lopes. Datro Fofana is here as well. Okay. And he's just on the... So he likely plays up top instead of Ali. Yeah, it's Datro Fofana playing up top. Pedro Porro looking to move as well. And this is a guy... I mean, what we're seeing here is, of course, a Liverpool powerhouse that is, of course, respectable and should be at the top of the table in this bit. So that'll be a good one to kind of look at, and then kind of looking forward from there. I mean, depending on the Carabao Cup, I think we're going to play Man City and West Brom probably. We'll see how that goes. We also have Villa, Man United in here, Stoke, Tottenham. We got those ones. I'm also going to finish the transfer window. We might bring in a couple more players, because I think we can bring in 2 or 3 more that are under 21 on our roster for our under 21s or our under 18s. I think that would be good since we have a strong under 18 squad. It's an average of under 21, and I think we could probably bounce this and be a bit better. The biggest thing is we need to use this to increase this, which is fine because we're projected about even. for the season. So to go through our projected cash flow saved up, but then a projected loss is around 32 million. So I think selling a couple players will likely bring us to the point where if we get a top 10 finish, we wipe that out and we're pretty much even at that. We're not even remotely close to financial fair play issue. I mean, we're making 200 million. It's just we don't really have anything to upgrade, but the stadium itself, I think we have everything upgraded beside the youth facilities, and that is currently upgrading right now, I believe. No, I think we just did it last season, so I think that's one thing we need to do is we can only decrease youth levels. Let's see if we can expand the ground, and we'll see if that goes through next episode. But that's going to be it for me. So a lot of stuff going on here. I am loving, I just like playing in England because it's such a competitive league, and that with that in mind, you don't have to worry about money. You're just, the higher you are in the league and the best league in Football Manager, and it allows you to kind of compete with some of the best teams. And really, if you're winning this league, it's because all these players want to come to play in this particular league in England, and it kind of helps us kind of drastically contrasting that to our Austria save in the stream, to the point where we've dominated Austria. The league really, frankly, doesn't matter because we may lose 1 or 2 games a season, but competing in Europe is hard because we're not one of the top 5 leagues in the world, which are in Europe, which makes it particularly difficult. It's particularly really difficult to retain talent. So that was a slight yawn while I was doing that. It's fine. It's all good. So thank y'all for joining me. 100th episode. Thank you for all the support, not just on the Football Manager side of things, but everywhere else on it, especially when I'm bad with games like RimWorld and Warhammer 3. I'm learning Warhammer 3. I'm getting better. Okay, don't quote me on that. But that'll be it for this one. Thanks for hanging out. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think I should do at the transfer window that is closing up. I'll let you see one more quick snapshot of the FM screen. So with all of these players, where do you think we need to upgrade to, and what do you think we need to do in the future? So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.